Quick Crypto, bringing you quick Kaspa news. Technology-wise, Kaspa is at a boiling point. I know I've been saying that a lot recently, quoting Michael Sutton, but that is the truth of the matter right now. There are so many bullish catalysts incoming for Kaspa that leads me to believe that even in this bearish month, this red September if you will, Kaspa honestly has the potential to surprise everyone. I mean, it already did that once in one of the harshest bear markets in history, so by that logic, why couldn't it pump against the rest of the market again, soaring higher when everyone else is crashing? We can see Kaspa right now on the daily time frame currently valued at 16.7 cents, up roughly 0.8% on the daily time frame. And this bullish momentum for Kaspa has predominantly been independent. What I mean by that is, yes, while Bitcoin has equally increased in value during the same time frame, Kaspa's momentum has been more volatile due to all the increasing FOMO around this project. I'm talking exchange listing rumors and alpha, stablecoin alpha on the KRC20. But the most bullish one right now is the official confirmation of KRC20 that will be fully relaunching on the 15th of September, which is only 3 to 4 days away from now. Massive, massive news. This, of course, is very, very big news. The closed beta, the stress test version, if you will, on testnet 10, handled 90 million transactions, which is already very, very impressive. To put it plainly, the sort of volume we are seeing from the closed beta version already competed with, if not surpassed, other major exchanges. Kaspa was conducting over 1 million transactions a day, 7 million even, over 7 million transactions a day, which is more than Ethereum does daily. Keep that in mind, deep how massive that is and what it could mean for Kaspa in the future. All in all, this leaves me very optimistic for what will happen to Kaspa's price in the future as adoption of KRC20 goes more and more, which will be helped with the meme tokens and stablecoin launches coming to KRC20 very, very soon. Speaking of which, the second KRC20 project, SOMPS, following Gold now, has secured a centralized exchange listing on Albank. Very, very big news. This has the potential to bring much more volume and liquidity to Kaspa. But as bullish as the meme tokens and stablecoin catalyst for KRC20 will be, Kasplex, therefore Kaspa's price, of course, none of these announcements, those two catalysts, they don't compare to the project that will be incoming to Kaspa. KRC20 right here, we can see this is very, very big news. The KEF Catalyst Ecosystem Plan Series 1, for example, has officially launched. The first of many, I assume. This has $10 million in funding. 10 million. Where they'll be igniting the Kaspa ecosystem through the multi-phase campaign that includes grants, user and developer education, infrastructure development, community events, and so on. This is a very, very big deal. And this is just days away now. And then don't get me started on the KII, the Kaspa Industrial Initiative themselves, who have already disclosed that they are planning on working alongside the KRC20 in creating some exciting projects with more interesting projects in the works right now. While the partners and the projects themselves can't be disclosed for legal reasons, of course, NDAs, they allegedly would rival what Ripple and XRP are doing and Hedera HBAR are doing in the finance sector, which is huge, huge news. Kaspa, in that regard, could honestly take over this whole entire space. We are less than 2 weeks away now from the enterprise event where both Michael Sutton and Shai will be in attendance, as well as many, many more. The demand, as confirmed from the KII, the demand is so high from the institutional clients right now that there isn't enough seating at this event for them to talk about Kaspa with all the institutions that want to see it. Again, deep how massive that is for Kaspa and what it will mean for its future adoption. That should let you know exactly how undervalued and underappreciated Kaspa is right now, but both price and adoption will only continue to grow from here, especially as we get one step closer to 10 BPS on the mainnet with the new Rusty Kaspa stable mainnet release going live right now. Again, one step closer to 10 BPS on the mainnet, which is going to be absolutely massive, massive news, making Kaspa 6,000 times faster than Bitcoin. Or, as we can see here, the hash rate will increase more and more as more miners get involved. We received word that a new mining site has just launched in Oklahoma where they are only mining Kaspa. The hash rate continues to increase more and more, making new all-time highs time and time again, this time at 1,140 PH, 1.14 EH. Keep that in mind that only 2 months ago, this was at 300 PH or 0.37 EH. Over a 3x in hash rate increase in just 2 months, which is absolutely nuts, and this in due time will correlate to an explosive price rise once liquidity floods back into the market in crypto and demand returns to Kaspa, which once again, the imminent catalyst, the immediate catalyst of the KRC20 will help in that department. And with Bitcoin's hash rate now hitting new all-time highs, higher and higher, it is inevitable that the liquidity will flood back into the market very, very soon. We're just waiting for a few more major market sentiments, some catalysts like stablecoin regulations and rate cuts, which we'll be looking into in just a moment. But ultimately, I'm so bullish on Kaspa right now and crypto as a whole, so much so that I recently created a free-to-join Discord server where together a community of over 300 of us right now are all working to increase our knowledge to find the true moneymaker to be a part of what will be the biggest wealth transfer in history. We are all growing so quickly and learning so much already, so by all means, come and be part of the family. The link to join will be in the description below. So now, in regards to some market sentiment, as I just mentioned, we have this breaking announcement here from As Crypto that the United Kingdom has now introduced a new bill in Parliament to clarify legal status of crypto. So under this new law, Bitcoin and other crypto assets will be considered as personal property, which is huge, major news. Good thing Kaspa will have stablecoins launching on KRC20 very, very soon then. Honestly, every major milestone development, even in this crypto adoption department, is taking place in Q4 this year. That's why I'm so bullish about Q4 this year. Early 2025, why I'm so optimistic about the price of Kaspa and crypto in the next 3 months. All the big developments taking place in Q4 and early 2025. So the FOMO is going absolutely nuts right now, honestly. And in continuation, here you can see here, the $1 trillion Standard Chartered Bank just launched a Bitcoin and crypto custody service in the United Arab Emirates, which is huge news. That is what we are waiting for right now. Two major things for the crypto to take off. We are starting to see considerable price movements. When this happens, we're going to see regulations. That's going to be a very, very big thing. And also rate cuts. Two major catalysts we're going to see that's going to help in crypto adoption going forward. And the KRC20 is really conveniently launching just 2 to 3 days before the rate cuts are issued, will be happening, which is going to be very, very good to help stabilize capital price going forward. And the severity of the rate cuts could drastically affect the potential corrective behavior of the crypto market. Some people like Federal Reserve Goolsbee stated in an article, given the more favourable inflation data and the less favourable unemployment data, it is pretty clear that the path is not just rate cuts soon, but multiple rate cuts over the next 12 months. There's even speculation that the Fed will cut rates by a total of 1.2% this year alone, with more occurring in 2025. Now today we saw the United States CPI inflation data fall from 2.1% to 2.5% last month. This is actually lower than expected and closer to the Fed's 2% target. Interest rates are at a 23-year high, and now some economists believe that a smaller 25 BPS cut, 0.25% cut, is appropriate, but it's still very much 50-50 right now. Some still believe we could see a 50 BPS cut, a 0.5% cut in the interest rates. The consequence of a 50 BPS basis points cut would have on the market would likely result in a crash, whereas the 25 BPS would have a much less considerable effect on the market. And for Kaspa especially, it may not affect it much, if at all, as the KRC20 will be out by that point. Exchange listings will be closer, if not already launching Kaspa by this point. The adoption will continue to grow more and more, and so on. All in all, I am just so very bullish. What's happening to Kaspa right now? You know, the rate cuts are coming very, very soon. KRC20 coming out very, very shortly as well. KRI getting involved. The list goes on. There's so much coming for Kaspa. In my opinion, it's going to be a very, very interesting couple of weeks. So come chill, chat, and learn so much more in the free Discord server. Again, the link is below. But remember, don't be emotional, be logical.